In this video, I want to share how I have been practicing self-compassion recently. Recently, I have not done good with a lot of my goals that I have shared with you before. If you've been following me for a while, you know that one of my goals, and it's also on my habit tracker, is to wake up at 5 a.m. But in the last 2 months, since summer vacation started for kids, I have woken up at 5 a.m. just once. I have been typically waking up at somewhere between 6 to 7 and sometimes even 8 a.m. You know, I'm obsessed with growth, with my growth journey, and 5 a.m., waking up at 5 a.m. is a very important goal for me. So because I haven't done so well on that in the last 2 months, it is very easy for me to become self-critical. I have tried to not beat myself up too much because, as I shared in one of my previous videos, it is very, very important to balance self-growth with self-compassion. We cannot expect perfection from ourselves. So in my case, the reason the 5 a.m. goal did not happen in the last 2 months is that in Canada, the summers are such that the sun sets at between 10 and 11. So to wake up at 5 a.m., I used to go to bed before 10 p.m. And now I find that extremely hard to do because it's light outside and I've been going to bed later and later, and hence waking up much later than 5 a.m. So I'm helping myself to practice self-compassion by saying that it's okay, it's just for the next 2 or 3 months while we have summer and while the days are longer and the sun doesn't set until after 10. And once we get into fall and the kids go back into school, the structure and the routine will come back and I will resume waking up at 5 a.m. So I'm giving myself some grace, I'm giving myself forgiveness and not being too harsh if I'm not able to wake up at 5 a.m. these days. And another thing is to not get pedantic about 5 a.m. just because there's a book called 5 a.m. Club and most early risers will choose something like 5 a.m. doesn't mean I have to do that. My whole reason for waking up at 5 a.m. was that I wake up my kids at 7 a.m. on the days that they go to school. So by waking up at 5, I get 2 hours of me time, 2 hours of self-care time, so that I am in a positive mood and I can fill my own cup first and then take care of my kids. But now, because of the summer, because of the sun setting late, my kids are also going to bed late and they're also waking up late. They're waking up after 8 or 9 a.m. Why do I have to be so strict about the 5 a.m. rule? If I'm waking up at 6 or 7, I still get an hour or 2 to myself, which I've been using these days. I've been using that to go on a walk and morning walk, fresh air. It's so nice, and I usually listen to a podcast at the same time. That's also a good way to start my morning. And when the days get colder again and it's dark outside, I won't be going out in the morning at that time. I will then be instead at home and doing my meditation and yoga inside the house. So it's okay to switch routine up a little bit. Everything is seasonal in life, so I'm accepting that for me there was a season to wake up at 5 a.m. but now in these 2 months of summer vacation, I'm not going to fuss about it and I'm going to be easy on myself with that. Another one of my goals is to do yoga every day. It's on my vision board. It's also on my habit tracker. I haven't done yoga in the last 2 months a lot. I think similar to waking up at 5, I may have done yoga just once or twice. And I do feel bad about that because it is very important to me. It's good for my flexibility. It's good for my aches and pains. It keeps my body feeling good. And how I am trying to practice self-compassion with this goal of not being able to do yoga for so many days is that because it's summer, I'm doing physical activity in different forms now. So as a family, we are biking, we're going on hikes, I'm going on morning walks, as I mentioned. In Canada, the summers are short. My goal is always to maximize the time we spend outdoors. And because of that, at least I'm getting some cardio. I'm doing walking, biking. I know it's different from yoga because yoga is more strength training and flexibility. So ideally, yes, I should be doing yoga too, but I just again have to accept this, that this is a different season of life when the kids are home, and especially this summer, I feel like I have to seize it more than any other summer, because finally after the pandemic, well, I know we're still in the pandemic, but finally during this pandemic, our numbers here are low. Everyone, most of the adults I know are have got their 2 doses of the vaccine. We're finally able to do some things that we haven't been able to do for a very long time. So for me right now, the priority has changed a bit to enjoy summer fully. Because of that, I am just busy doing other stuff, which is having fun with my family and spending time outside more. And because of that, yoga has taken a back seat. And similar to my waking up at 5 a.m. goal, I am recognizing that once fall happens, once kids go back to school, I will get back to my rhythm of waking up at 5, and then I will do yoga. I just wanted to share this with you in case you are slipping on some of your goals. I wanted you to feel that it's okay, we're human, no one is perfect, we slip, but practice self-compassion, practice self-forgiveness. Don't beat yourself up too much. It is a balance. The self-growth journey is a journey of balance where you balance your improvement, self-improvement with self-acceptance and self-love. So that's all I wanted to share in this video. I hope it helped you, and take care and keep growing and keep practicing self-love. It's very, very important. Take care.